Welcome to Voice from the Corner with your host, Peter McDonough. Records are for DJs rock.
Welcome to Voice from the Corner, in association with BBTV. Today I'm here joined by Ian Burbridge.
Hey, mate.
How do you see Joshua Fury if it happens? I'm going to ask you first, right? Your tactics for Fury against Joshua. You're in Fury's corner now.
I would keep it long. I would keep it long and let Tyson use all the movement and everything he does. In saying that, I could argue against myself and look what a job he did with Wilder, where he went and had a fight with him. Joshua is more technically correct than what Wilder is, so therefore, if you go close to Wilder, you can see what's coming. Yes, it's hard and it's fast, but I think that played into Tyson's hands. I always like boxing at range, especially with big guys, and I would encourage Fury to box at length and use the movement that I think he's got, and I think that takes him the decision.
Yeah. So now, if you got a phone call to train Anthony Joshua, what would you do with Anthony Joshua if you was fighting Tyson Fury?
Try and close Fury down. Try and close Fury down. Where Joshua's going to be that little bit shorter, try and get not so much inside, but just inside of Tyson's full length range, and try and work him from there, and try and beat him from there. Because whatever, Anthony's got power, and that can be a big equaliser. And he's got chances if he can get that close and pin him into corners and ropes and everything else. And I think he's got a great chance. Similar, very, very similar to how Joshua fought Klitschko.
Yeah.
Where he didn't let Klitschko be long.
Yeah.
He went in and closed the space down. And that could possibly be his best tactic for that. But again, that's my humble opinion.
So again, if you was training Fury, what sparring would you bring in for Joshua?
Oh, that's a good one. Again, I would look for people similar. I would go for the best of what I could get. I would look for someone like Daniel Dubois, so you work on the jab. I would then look for, there's a young kid coming up with my mate Frank trains, David Adelaide. I'd bring someone like that in. I'd bring someone like that in. That sort of athletic guys, like say Daniel's got a great jab, David can get inside and work away and wants to have a fight. That's a good combination to start. And even in look at someone like Bicoli, who again can present problems. Another one, if it was America based, would be Michael Hunter.
Yeah.
Bringing someone like that who's going to do some different tricks and some different movements. Yes, he's that little bit lighter, but he's going to have the speed with him, and he throws some shots from different places that I think would be quite good. I'd look around them for, because I think you've got the athleticism of Adelaide, the power and again athleticism of Dubois. But equally, someone like Michael Hunter will present problems as well. I think that'd be a good.
Going to turn it around now. Who would you bring in for Fury?
For Joshua?
Yeah.
Mate, where'd you start? How many people have got to start? I mean, let's be fair. You look at Tyson, what a fantastic start. And there ain't no one else out there that does what he does.
Fury's got to be the closest to him. That's his cousin.
Yeah, I mean, that's the problem you could get. And then you just look for, I would just look for people that are awkward.
Yeah.
As awkward as Tyson could be. And mate, that's the difficult one, isn't it?
Yeah.
That really is, you really got again, the first thing you'd have to go for is height.
Yeah.
Even if you've got someone that's an orthodox boxer, if you like, that's got a lovely long jab like that, how can you avoid that? Again, you could probably use Daniel for that, Daniel Dubois for that.
Yeah.
It's very difficult who you get for that. I'd be looking around with the tallest fellas I could get, and work off of that and get the closing of the space. That'd be my best one. But to replicate Fury, there ain't many like that. I mean, look back in the day. How many people would you get fighting now? How many people would you get to replicate that?
Yeah. Be tough, wouldn't it?
Very tough, very tough. But that's what makes it a cracking fight for me, Pete.
If you like that, give us a like, comment, and a subscribe. You big dosser.